So in this game, we're going to get in small teams of 3 to 4 people, and each person's going to be standing inside of a hula hoop. To make our caterpillar move to the finish line where the food is, the very hungry caterpillar has to pick up that hula hoop and move it down the line to the very front of the line, and then your caterpillar can move forward, and you continue this until you reach the finish line. The movements of picking up the hula hoop and passing it are non-locomotor, and the locomotor movements is whenever you actually move and go to a different hula hoop.
So, the students will be learning about the Hungry Caterpillar song. They will be taught the elements of form, binary, ternary, and rondo. First, the students will be introduced to the Hungry Caterpillar song by telling them about the book. Explain to the students about listening to the piece. Explain to the students about forms and how to identify them in the piece. The element of form is a layout of composition, how sounds are organized by being the same, similar, or different. For example, binary, A and B, which is the same, ternary, ABA, which is similar, and then rondo, ABA, CD, AB. Instruct the students to listen for different forms with the caterpillar song. And now the song will be played from 0.00 to 2 minutes. Now, speak about the students about the song in terms of identifying which forms is presented in the song. Tell students about the song will be replayed, and that this time they will dance to the different forms in the piece. For Form 1, they'd be waving both their arms up and down for the first part of Form A. Form B, they would be wiggling to Form B. And for Form C, they'd be they will rock crawl all over the classroom. Demonstration will be presented. Now for Form C, we skip. We will skip to 129.
Ice cream, and it's so inviting. So I ate for lunch and home. Isn't this exciting? Then I ate for the middle of a lovely juicy pickle. Am I gonna stop? No, I'm not. What's next on the menu? Swiss cheese.
As the music plays, the teacher will guide the students' movement as They ask what forms is being presented. For struggling learners, the teacher will encourage and dance with students that may have sensory issues to learn the movements, and they will instruct the advanced learners to teach and be a model for movement. For the challenging learners, they will have the students teach about the different forms by dancing in front of the class. They also will instruct the advanced learners to do an additional dance that they will create for the song in the different forms presented in the piece.
Talk with students about foods they remember the caterpillar eating through and colors of the caterpillar. Explain to the students that they will be doing a fun art project where they get to draw their very own hungry caterpillar. Explain to the students that they will be focusing on 2 elements of art, shapes and colors, to draw their caterpillar. Explain the 2 shapes, circle and ellipse, that will be used in the drawing of the caterpillar. This can be shown by simply drawing an example of each shape to give students a visual. Point out their similarities and differences. Go even further with your explanation by having students find objects around the classroom that are either a circle or an ellipse. The teacher will then pass out the white construction paper and the black marker the students will use for drawing. The teacher will lead the students in the activity. First, the teacher will begin by drawing a circle with the black marker. This will be the head of the caterpillar. Next, the teacher will demonstrate drawing 2 smaller circles inside the bigger circle. This will be the eyes. Have students color in these circles with a black marker or crayon. Then the teacher will draw a wide U shape under the eyes inside the bigger circle. This will be the smile of the caterpillar. Next, the teacher will draw 2 slanted lines starting from a little bit on the inside of the big circle and ending on the outside. This will be the start of the antennas. Then the teacher will have students draw 2 more circles for the completion of the antennas. Have students put their markers down and hold up their paper to ensure every student has understood the first few steps of drawing the face of the caterpillar. We will now begin to draw the body of the caterpillar. The teacher will demonstrate drawing a half circle shape that connects to the head of the caterpillar. If students have started their head of the caterpillar on the right-hand side of the paper, demonstrate drawing a letter C that connects to the head of the caterpillar. Continue completing the drawing of the body with half the circles or letter C's. The student should end up with 4 circles total to complete the body of the caterpillar. Have students put their markers down again and hold up their papers to ensure every student has understood the steps of drawing the body of the caterpillar. The teacher will now demonstrate drawing 1 short line and 1 longer line underneath the first circle drawn for the body. This will be the start of the legs of the caterpillar. The teacher will then repeat this step, drawing a pair of lines, one shorter than the other, for each circle drawn for the body of the caterpillar. Students will end up with 8 lines or legs total. Have students hold up their papers to ensure every student understands. We will now complete the legs of the caterpillar. The teacher will demonstrate drawing ellipses at the end of the lines or legs. Have students color inside the ellipses with the black marker. Students have to draw a small circle on top of the last circle drawn for the body. This will complete our drawing of the caterpillar. Have students hold up their papers to ensure understanding as well as check out the creativity of each student's drawing. Before passing out the crayons for coloring, ask students what different shapes were used, what shape was used for the body, head, and antennas. What's the difference between a circle and an ellipse? The teacher will now pass out crayons, green, red, and yellow, to each student. Explain to the students that they will now focus on the art element. Color. Name the primary colors to the students, blue, red, and yellow. Then ask what 2 primary colors they'll be using to color their caterpillar. Have the students hold up 2 primary color crayons. Have students use the red crayon to color inside the circle of the head of the caterpillar. Then have students use the yellow crayon to color inside the circles of the antennas and the half circle for the tail. Have students hold up their drawing to ensure understanding. Make sure all materials are out of students' hands and begin explaining secondary colors. Name the secondary colors, violet, orange, and green. Then ask students to hold up the secondary color crayon they'll be using to finish their caterpillar. Have students use the green crayon to color inside each circle drawn for the body of the caterpillar. This will complete the coloring of our caterpillar. Have students hold up their papers again to show the completion of their drawings of the caterpillar. Ask students name the primary colors and name the secondary colors. To personalize each student's drawings, have each student draw a food item next to their caterpillar. This can be a food item used in the book or one that may not have been in the book. It's up to them. Conclude the activity by having students sign their names at the bottom of their paper and hang each student's drawing of the caterpillar somewhere in the classroom.